We know that Dijkstra's algorithm finds the shortest path from one source node to another node in a graph where the weights of the links are positive. However, if there are some negative weightages, then the Dijkstra's algorithm may fail to find the shortest path from one node to another. But in that case, Bellman-Ford algorithm is useful, which finds you the or gets you the single source shortest path in a graph, even if there is a negative weightage. So, formula used in case of Bellman-Ford algorithm is displayed on the slide. Now, let's find the shortest path from the following graph using Bellman-Ford algorithm where the source vertex is 1. This node as I am going to choose as a source node, and let's construct a distance table, and distance table is having n minus 1 rows and n columns. N minus 1 rows represent the iterations, number of iterations to give a distance, shortest distance, and n columns represents the vertices. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know that the first node here has to be a source node that you have considered. And remember, and that column need to be filled with 0 as source node to the distance from source node to itself is 0, and these are nothing but in the first iteration these are nothing but edge weights from source node to the particular node. Source node to 2, 1 to 2 there is an edge and its edge weight is 6. 1 to 3 source node is 1, so 1 to 3 I am considering and its edge weight is 5. So source node to 4 edge weight is 5, so no edge from source node 1 to 5, 6 and 7, and that's why these are infinity. Now let's understand the formula before finding distance 2 of u. U are nothing but the vertices. So here this portion always specifies the previous distance, and this is the new distance you are going to find, and later compare old distance with the new distance and give the minimum value among those to the youth node as a distance. So how to find this new distance? New distance will be the cumulative distance from the starting node to the particular node u. That's why you should check I from 1 up till all the nodes, but remember I should not become equal to u. Suppose u is 2, I can take the values 1, not 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember I is the node here. Now after that, old distance you can get it from the table, previous distance. Suppose u is 2, u's previous distance is 6, and compare old distance and new distance and assign it to distance k of u. Let's see how to find distance 2 of u. Distance 2 of u, that is u I am going to consider as the first node, that is I am going to consider is 2. So distance 2 of 2 equal to minimum of distance 1 of 2, that is previous distance 6. Let's see how to find these. So distance I am going to consider I as 1, 3, I as 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So 1 to 2, when I is 1, 1 to 2 is there an edge? Yes. So add the previous distance of I to this. So previous distance of I to node is 0, 0 plus 6. Then previous distance of 3 is previous to 5 plus. Is there an edge from 3 to 2? Yes. So that is minus 2. So 5 plus minus 2 is 5 minus 2. Next, 1 is done, third node done, then fourth node. Fourth node to Second node there is no edge, so that's why infinity. So fourth node earlier distance is 5, so 5 plus infinity, anything if you add to infinity it's infinity. And after that the values, previous distance are infinity, infinity, infinity. That's why these values you are going to get it as infinity. Among the new distance, minimum value is 3, so 6 comma 3 will be equal to 3. This is all you have to find. So next I've added here, next we'll find distance 2 of 3. So previous distance of 3 is 5, so I write, now we'll find new distance. So easy way to find a new distance is, see which are all the incoming edge to 3. 1 you are getting from 1 and 4. So here I should go from 1, 2, not 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, isn't it? So first you write for 1 and 4. What's the 1's distance? 1 to 3 there is a distance 5, and 1's previous distance is 0, 0 plus 5. And for 3 it is 3 is previous distance is 5, then 5 minus 2 is 3. See, always when you are taking previous distance, take from the previous iteration, not from the current iteration. So rest, how much ever you try, you are going to get it as infinity, because as there is no edge to 3. Okay, so among this minimum is 3. So only highlighted ones you are going to get from the, highlighted in the brown color we are going to get from the graph. Remaining we are going to get it as infinity. Similarly, I am going to find distance 2 of 4, and distance 2 of 3 I have entered in the table. Distance 2 of 4. Previous distance of 4 is 5. That's why I wrote here. And here 4 has only one incoming edge, that is from where? 1. So that's my, so I can here in this place I can go from, now we are finding for 4, I can go from for 1, 2, 3, but not for 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So for only 1 is giving you the edge to 4. So one's previous distance is 0 and current 1 to 4 distance is 5. So 1 is giving you a distance, so that is 5. Next remaining all are infinity. So the minimum among this is 5. Similarly you find, and I have entered distance 2 of 4. Similarly you find distance 2 of 5. So distance 2 of 5, previous distance is infinity. Now 5 can get a edge from only 2 and 3. So I am showing only that, because remaining whatever you try it is going to give you infinity. So previous distance for 2 is 6, you write here, and 2 to 5 there is an edge, so minus 1. Then 3's previous distance is 5, and 3 to 5 there is an edge, incoming edge to 5 from 3, so plus 1 with the distance plus 1. So this is 5. Similarly you can find distance 2 of 6, and what's the distance? That is, applying the same formula you are going to get 4, and finally you find distance 2 of 7, and applying the formula you are going to get infinity. So no change from the previous value to this value. Next, in the next slide we'll find for distance 3 of u. Now we'll find the distance for k equal to 3 iteration. First we'll find distance 3 of 2. So previous distance of 2 node, that is node 2 is 3, that I have noted down, and just check 2 is connected from which are the other nodes, that is only 1 and 3. So remaining 4, 5, 6, 7 are not connected, so we'll get it as infinity. So 4, 5th node, 6th node, 7th node will get distances, new distances infinity. So from 1 and 2, let's check. From 1's previous distance is 0 and 1 to 2 is connected with 6. So add it. Similarly, the distance of 3, previous distance is 3 and 3 to 2 distance is minus 2. So among this, which is minimum? 1. Similarly, we'll find distance 3 of 3. 3's previous distance is 3. Let's try to get the new distance. So for that, check 3 is connected to which nodes? 1 and 4. So except 1 and 4, remaining are infinity. So once old distance is 0 and 1 to 3 is connected with the edge 5. So add it, and 4 is old distance is 5 and minus 2 is the edge weight. So this is going to give you 3. Similarly, and I have noted down 1 and 3 values in the table. Next, we'll find distance 3 of 4. 4 is connected to only 5, only connected from 1 with the edge weight 5. So 1 has a previous distance 0 plus 5, and previous distance of 4 node 4 is 5. So among this, minimum is 5. So that I have noted down here. Similarly, we'll find distance 3 of 5. 5 is connected from 2 and 3. 2 has a previous distance 3 and 2 to 5 edge weight minus 1. 3 has a previous distance 3. 3 to 5 edge weight plus 1. Then whole distance of 5 is 5. So among this, minimum is 2. Similarly, we'll find distance 3 of 6, and we applying the formula, we are going to get the value 4, and let the note down. And similarly, distance 3 of 7, after applying the formula, we are going to get the value as 7. Now we'll find the value for the next iteration. When k equal to 4, distance 4 of 2 can be found out using the minimum distance from the old distance of a 2 and the new distance of 2. Old distance of 2 will be, for the node u2 will be 1. Okay, so I have written here, and now for 2 has link from only 1 and 3. So that's why I've written for 1's distance as 0 and 1 to 2 distance as 6. Similarly, 3's distance is previous distance is 3, and 3 to 2 distance we have to add it with minus 2, and remaining will be infinity. So the minimum distance would be 1. Similarly, we can find distance 4 of 3 as 3, distance 4 of 4 as 5, distance 4 of 5 will be 0, distance 4 of 6 will be 4, distance 4 of 7 will be 5. K equal to 5, distance 5 of 2 will be equal to 1, distance 5 of 3 will be equal to 3, distance 5 of 4 will be equal to 5, distance 5 of 5 will be equal to 0, distance 5 of 6 will be equal to 4, distance 5 of 7 equal to 3. So this we have got by applying the formula. And similarly, we'll get distance 6 of 2 will be equal to 1, distance 6 of 3 will be equal to 3, distance 6 of 4 will be equal to 5, distance 6 of 5 will be equal to 0, 6 of 6 will be equal to 4, distance 6 of 7 will be equal to 3. So this is the last iterations what we are making. As I said in one of the previous slides, that we are making n minus 1 iterations. So n minus 1 iteration will give you what's the distance from source node to the, what's the shortest distance from source node to 2 will be 1. How? 1 to 4, 4 to 3, 3 to 2. What is that? 5 minus 4 will be equal to 1. Then 3 to 3, the shortest distance is 3. How? 5 minus 2. So 1 to 4, 4 to 3. 6 to source to 4 is 5. So direct edge. Then source to 5 shortest distance is 0. Then source to 6 shortest distance is 4. Similarly, show source to 7 shortest distance is 3. So this is how we can apply Bellman-Ford's algorithm.